Hi guys, good morning and welcome to the vlog. Welcome if you are new here, and welcome back if you have watched my vlogs before. Today is just going to be a bit of a day in the life. I have managed to get ready today because we had a terrible night last night. I'm obviously still in my pyjamas. It's only 8 o'clock, just turned 8 o'clock. Willow last night, she was screaming at 11:30. We put teething gel on her. We don't know what was wrong with her. We tried giving her a bottle. She only drank like an ounce of that. She didn't want any more of that. She was just screaming, so we were just kind of up bouncing her and rocking her, trying to get back to sleep. And eventually she went back to sleep at about 12:30. And then Simba woke up, our dog Simba woke up at 1:30 and was whining to go out as well. So it was a fun night. Willow's still asleep. She normally wakes up at 7 to 6:30, so she's obviously tired. So she's still asleep, so I have managed to put a bit of makeup on this morning. Very rare that I get a chance to do that some mornings, but I've not really put much on my face because I want to dye my eyebrows today, which probably won't happen, but I want to try get them dyed because they are like non-existent at the moment, and I do that myself at home, so I'll show you that if I do get that done. Can't promise anything because I always say that I'm going to do stuff and the day just goes to pot sometimes. But yeah, I've managed to get ready a little bit. I haven't done my hair. This is just what I had it like yesterday, and the waves have just stayed in from yesterday, so I haven't done anything with my hair yet, which I'm going to try get a shower today at some point if she settles. So I'm not going to bother doing my hair, but today's just going to be a bit of a chill out day. It's Friday, so Friday is normally a productive day because I don't have to go pick Adam up from work when he finishes. So today we try to get stuff done around the house, try to get tea prepared ready for him coming home, and give Willow a bath. That is the plan. She's been like quite cranky lately. The past week or 2 weeks she's just been really agitated when she's awake. I don't know if it's her teeth or anything. Something's irritating her, and we've got some teething oil. I'll show you which one we got. No, well, it's upstairs because we used it yesterday, but it's Anbesol teething oil, because we've got the gel, and you put the gel on her teeth, and if on her gums, sorry, she's got no teeth at the minute, but you put the gel on her gums, and if her gums are wet, the gel just slips off and comes out of her mouth, so it don't really work if her gums are wet, which is practically all the time. So we've got the Anbesol oil, and what you do is you just dab a bit on your finger, and then you rub it into a, I hold it onto a gum, so then the oil has a chance to sink into a gum. So yeah, we found that that's a little bit better than the gel, because the gel just flies all over her mouth, and plus she likes the taste, so she ends up eating the gel and she ends up swallowing it. But yeah, our night was rough, like I say, so I'm not feeling the best this morning. I'm a little bit tired. But yeah, we'll see how today goes and see what we get done. Like I say, it's not an exciting day. Don't think we're going anywhere today. I need to wrap it's my stepdad's birthday at the weekend, so I need to wrap his birthday presents, and during this vlog I'll sit down and do like a little, I've been saying that I'm going to do this video for ages and ages and ages, but I will try to take the time out today to sit down and do like the mental health video. So I'm going to sit down and talk about how like having a baby or bringing a child into your relationship or marriage can affect your mental health and can affect your marriage, because it does affect your relationship, and not all in a good way. We can't all pretend that it's like amazing and everything's perfect, because it definitely isn't. I mean, you do have to work as a couple to get through certain bits, and yeah, I guess it's good in a way because it makes you both stronger in the end, but it is challenging. and it can be hard. I ain't gonna lie, I have really hard days where Willow literally just cries all day constantly, and by the end you just literally want a break. You want a break and then you don't want to leave her at the same time, so anyway, I'll chat more about that later, but we'll see if she's still asleep. And yeah, don't know what to do with myself now because I'm ready. I never get this time on a morning, so yeah, we'll go see if she's still asleep. Good morning. Look at that massive smile. So she's woken up. It's 9:15, the latest she's ever woke up. So we're just gonna get her out of her sleep bag. And I normally leave her in her pyjamas till after her first nap, and then I get her dressed properly after that. But she's awake. Good morning. Trying to get the camera. So we're gonna change her and then take her downstairs and give her a bottle. This is Willow's first bottle of the day. She has 7 ounce in a bottle, but it's very rare that she does drink the whole 7 ounce because we're just starting to wean her now as well, and she absolutely loves a toast on a morning. So it's 9 o'clock now, and yep, she is drinking her first bottle. So Willow's in her bouncer, pulling at my leg. I think that she's a bit clingy today. Don't know if it's her teeth or... oh, but she's been a bit clingy. Bless her. I'm just put her in here for a bit and put a bit of Mickey on TV, so then I can have a bit of my tea. Hopefully I can drink a bit of my chamomile tea that I've made. I always have a chamomile tea on the morning. And I've got a few bourbons to dip in. Simba's eyeing them up already. What's up, missus? What's up? Come here. Oh. Oh. She's not an happy bunny today. She's practically drunk all the bottle anyway. She's only got a bit left, but to be fair, she might want rest of this. Oh. Want rest? She's like, why are you videoing me drinking my bottle? Anyway, I'll try give her the rest of her milk, and I'm just going to sit down and have my tea, and then yeah, I think I will try get tidied up a bit down here because it looks tidy from here, but if you look this way, like this is the reality, there's a sheet that I do put about all times down, and there's Lego all on this chair because Adam bought me a Lego flower set for Mother's Day, and I've been putting it together while she's been doing her naps. So that's all over the sofa at the minute, so I've got to move that. There's a few of her toys there, so we'll get them moved and get tidied up a little bit. Are you happy now you've got your bottle back? She always finishes the last bit off in a bouncer for some reason. That's kind of a routine now that she has. She'll drink a little bit, leave an ounce or two and drink the rest when she's in a bouncer, but at least she's drank all the bottle this morning, which is good. I know that some people don't like the children having screen time, and that's completely fine. It's what works for you, and you know, well done to the people that don't give the children screen time, because I would lose my sanity if I didn't put Mickey Mouse on for like 10-15 minutes for her while I were having my tea. It just gives me a chance to relax, take a breath, get ready for the day, just have my tea and a few biscuits and just chill out for a bit. So yeah, each to their own. I know some people don't agree with screen time, but she only watches it for 10-15 minutes while I'm having my tea, so it's not a long time at all. And then we watch it again in the afternoon, but she actually watches like nursery rhymes, and I sit down and sing with her as well. So it's not that I just stick her in front of the TV and leave her and go do whatever. I do interact with her as well when she's in front of the TV. But again, it's what works for different people. Different things work, and that's okay. We do what we do to scrape by and get by and keep sane every day. But yeah, my mum's just phoned and she's calling at Morrison, so she's gonna pick me up some dog food and some bread, which is great because it means that I don't have to go out at all. Because I was gonna go out and get some dog food, but I don't have to go out at all then. She's gonna come round so I can sort out some clothes as well. I will tell you all obviously what's going on with clothing and stuff like that. I'm trying to get a little bit set up. I've set up like a page on Facebook, and I'm gonna set a little thing up that I thought about starting to do, because I'll go into this again, but I've been starting to wonder and talk to Adam about whether I should go back to work or not after my maternity leave is over. So that's another subject that we've been talking about, and I'll go more into detail about that, because we've been working out how much we'd pay childcare and how much obviously I earn and everything else. You're very talkative this morning. What are you doing? Mrs. What you doing, cheeky girl? I've got you. Oh, you're trying to eat my finger. Your teeth hurting. Should we put a bit of oil on your teeth? So I'm just going to put a bit of oil on her teeth and I'll show you what I was on about earlier. So this is the oil, and it's called Anbesol liquid. So we've been using that because I kind of got the theory that it'll sink into her gums better than the gel. I would recommend to put it on after a bottle though, because if you put it on before, it does actually numb your mouth, like your gums, because I tasted it to see what it tastes like and it numbed my lip. So I would recommend putting it on after the bottle so then they can actually taste the milk. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so. Hey, do you want to see yourself? Who's that? Can you see yourself? You can't have it. She's been starting to sulk lately when I take things off of her, so she'll probably scream when I take the camera away from her. She's like a 2-year-old already and she's only 6 months. Talking about that, she can't believe she's turned 6 months, like half a year she's been here. It's absolutely crazy. But we had a good Mother's Day, didn't we? Yeah, we had a good Mother's Day. Me, Adam, Willow and my mum walked around like a little park near here, and it's like a heritage centre, and they had like a craft fair on, and we got Willow this little octopus, and she likes playing with these dangly bits that dangle down from here. Oh, she likes pulling them. And I also got her a cardigan as well, which I'm going to do a clothes haul, so I will show you the cardigan that I got her in the clothes haul, and it is so cute. It's a crocheted cardigan, but the colours on it are really, really lovely, and I think she's wanting my attention again. Are you being a bit clingy today, missus? Are you being a bit clingy? Do you want my arm? She's clinging onto my arm. I think it's a teeth, so I'll put a bit of oil on her gums, and then she will. Oh, I think she might be tired as well. Look. I'll put a bit of oil on her gums, and then what I do is with the like a routine. We don't have a routine as such. I go by her wake windows, so her wake windows are 2 hours to 2.5 hours for her age. So I try go by them, but if she is tired earlier than 2 hours, I will let her go to sleep earlier. But I just don't let her extend them wake hours, so I don't let her extend 2 hours to 2.5 hours, because otherwise she gets overtired and she's just impossible to put to sleep. So yeah, when she goes down for a nap, I will sit down and talk about like the mental health sort of things and give you an update on like my feelings and my thoughts after bringing a child into our relationship and everything else. So yeah, I'll put her down for a nap and then I'll catch up with you then. Okay guys, so I'm back. She's just gone to sleep, so fingers crossed she will have a good nap because she was getting quite cranky and tired, as you saw. Her wake window is normally a lot shorter on a morning than what it usually is because well, I've researched it and apparently that's normal. Apparently the wake window is a lot shorter before the first nap, and she gets tired a lot quicker on a morning. I've tidied all this up, so I've tidied all the Lego away. Got to put that in the kitchen. So I've just got her teething oil, my tea. I've got to sort out that. It's the like the seating plan for our wedding, and tidied up there. I've just taken all that upstairs. So now she's asleep, I can get her bottles washed and everything, which gives me a couple minutes to catch up and drink the rest of my tea. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about like a bit of the mental health side of things. So I just wanted to first off by saying that if you're finding it difficult or if you're struggling or anything like that, my Instagram inbox is always open. It's at the Jarrett Family Official. I'll put it down below. And if you ever want to inbox me, have a moan, have a chat, talk to me about anything, everything will be confidential, and yeah, you can talk to me about anything. I don't mind whatsoever, and I'll always reply. So first of all, when you, I don't want to scare anyone, but when you welcome, if you are expecting a baby, but when you welcome a baby into a relationship, people think that it's gonna make things better, it's going to bring them closer together, everything's going to be perfect after they've got a baby, and that's completely not the case. A baby is very demanding, very stressful. Obviously this is just the, not the bad things about having a baby, but this is just the downside. The things that outweigh, the good things that outweigh the negative things are 100 times more. And like I say, I'm not trying to scare anyone, I'm just trying to be realistic and let everyone know that it's not as easy as you see like on the TV or on other people's YouTube channels. I've done it myself. I've googled, I've YouTubed vlogs, day in the lives, everything like that, and their routine with their children and babies seem perfect. They go to bed at the right time, they sleep at the right time, they eat at the right time. There doesn't seem to be any issues whatsoever. Yeah, and that's not the case in reality, let's be honest. So when we brought Willow home, obviously it was hard at first because we were adjusting to waking up at night. She only woke up, she's been quite a good sleeper to be fair, but she used to wake up at like 11, 12 and then 3 o'clock and then 6 o'clock, so every 3 hours. And I didn't mind that because I used to wake up at 6 anyway. So every 3 hours she used to wake up, and then obviously it takes you a while to get your body used to that. But I don't think that is that bad. I mean, everyone finds waking in the night different, but we've got like a next to me crib, which she still, it's not a next to me, it's by Tutti Bambini, it's called the Cozy Crib, and she sleeps in there. She still sleeps in there now, and it's so much easier because I can just reach over, put her dummy back in, or get her out of the cot, see what she wants, see why she's upset, obviously put her dummy back in or give her whatever she needs, and then she'll go back to sleep. So that has made our lives a lot easier. Obviously she's got to the 6 month mark now, so we are going to try when we've got a bit of time off work, we're going to try transition her into her own bedroom. In the UK, they do recommend you wait until 6 months to transition into the own bedroom. I know that in some other places and countries it is a lot different. But yeah, so we're going to wait, and like I'm kind of putting it off a little bit because she slept in there once until like 11 o'clock and I was just watching the camera waiting for her to wake up so I could bring her back in. But yeah, we are going to transition her into a cot eventually. I'll obviously vlog that, let you know how it all goes. So yeah, bringing the baby home. At first, sleepless nights, you're both exhausted. They say sleep when the baby sleeps, but you can't because you're constantly looking at them because they're a new baby, and when they're asleep you want to get stuff done, or spend time together, talk together, because you don't get much, well, when they're a baby you do get much chance because they just sleep. As they get older it kind of gets a little bit harder because they're more demanding, they want attention, they want to be entertained. Willow's obviously on the move now, she's rolling over, and then she rolls over and she can't roll back onto her back at the moment. She gets stuck on her belly and gets frustrated, cries, and then we have to keep turning her back over. So it's not like we can just put her on a playmat and, you know, do some washing up or do anything else. We have to be sat at the side of her while she's playing. So as they get older it is more demanding. The things that we have struggled with the most is Adam works a lot of hours a week. He works from 8:30 until 5:30, and on a Friday he works till 5. So he works practically every day of the 5 days a week, full time. And when he gets home, he's been working all day, he's got a lot of demands in his job, he's been promoted to a new role, so he's got a lot more responsibilities and things that he's working on. And when he comes home he just wants 2 minutes to himself, which is understandable. And I've been looking after Willow all day. She's, you know, maybe had a rough day, she's been crying, moaning all day. I've been changing her, trying to keep her entertained, you know, trying to put her down for her naps, everything else. And when Adam comes home I just want 2 minutes because I've had Willow all day and I just want 2 minutes to myself without someone pulling on my hair, pulling on my coat, my clothes, pulling, you know, pulling on my face, clinging, like attached to me, kicking me. When I lay her at the side of me she just constantly kicks. I just want 2 minutes to sit by myself and just to have a bit of a breather. So I want time by myself, Adam wants a little bit of time by himself, and that's where you've got to try balance things. And it is hard because you both need time, but you both can't have time at the same time because you've still got the child there, you know, she's not going anywhere, she's still there, she still needs someone to look after her. So it is hard. So how we balance it is Adam will come home, rather whoever's in the mood for cooking, rather me or Adam will make tea in the kitchen, and well, one of us is watching Willow, and then we'll give her a bottle, and then she now goes up to bed, if she goes up to bed. Some nights she will not go up to bed, and that means that I have to hold her while Adam eats his tea, and then Adam will hold her or keep her entertained while I'm eating my tea. And some nights, you know, we've had to work it like that, and it is what it is. Some nights we don't even, you know, get to say hi to each other when he comes home, and I think that's important, that you've still got to give each other attention as well. Otherwise it's so easy to get wrapped up in everything and to just focus all your attention on your baby, and you both as a relationship, you stop talking, you stop spending time together, you stop communicating. Communication is absolutely everything. If you're feeling stressed out or you've had a bad day or you just need 2 minutes to yourself, like one day Willow was constantly crying all day, that is all she did. She just was not happy at all, nothing would settle her. And Adam came home and I was just like, you know what, I've had a rough day, I just want 2 minutes to myself. I just want to get in the bath, yeah, and just have a breather and then come back down all refreshed and, you know, start again. So Adam watched Willow while I went and got a bath, and that night we got a takeaway because, you know, none of us was in the mood for cooking, and that's okay. Don't think that you're failing because you've ordered a takeaway or you haven't cooked a full family meal that night or anything like that. You know, you've been looking after your baby all day. That is enough in itself. You've kept them alive, you've fed them, you've made sure that they're happy, well, as much as you can, even though they don't seem happy, but you've tried as much as you can. So yeah, don't think that because you order a takeaway or, you know, that you're slacking, that you're, you know, not doing what you should do, because no one expects you to come home or be at home and look after a baby and make tea and clean up and do everything else around the house. No one expects that. And if anyone does, then do not listen to them, because they've obviously not been in this situation, because it is not possible sometimes. Sometimes I used to be really bad with like my OCD, and I used to always need to put things away straight away before when they got taken out. Made sure that everywhere was tidy, nothing was moved out of place, and I've had to slowly learn that it's okay for things to be out and things to be out of the place for a bit. That's perfectly fine, and I will tidy up at the end of the day, or if I don't get tidied up that day, we've got tomorrow. But yeah, I've had to like adjust to that, and it has been hard because, like I say, I like things in the place, I like things tidy. One thing that we've had to adjust to is not having a routine. I love a routine. With a baby, you cannot really have a routine. It's up to you. You can try follow one, but whether that baby will stick to the routine is completely out of your hands. I mean, people sometimes have schedules, and I'm not saying again that this is wrong, but for us it does not work. I've tried it and it just stresses me out, it stresses Willow out. These things that you see online where there's like routines set out, like baby wakes up at 7, first bottle's at 7:30, first nap is at 10 till 11:30 or whatever. I don't know how people can follow them routines, because Willow will nap for as long as she wants to nap for. Sometimes it'll be half an hour, sometimes it'll be 40 minutes, sometimes she'll shock us and it'll be an hour, sometimes it'll be 5 minutes and she'll wake up. Because at the moment we're teaching her to nap in her cot. She used to contact nap on me, so she used to nap on me every single nap, and it was just getting too much. You know, I couldn't have any time to myself through the day. I couldn't you know, do my vlogs. This is why I haven't put a vlog on for ages, because we've just been trying to sort out a routine and concentrate on that. So yeah, we started putting her in a cot for naps. I didn't put her down drowsy, does not work for us. And again, you'll hear people give you advice, but you've got to find out what works for you. If we put her down drowsy, her eyes ping back up and she realises she's been put down and she screams. So the best thing is we have You and the Sheep, and we press that, we have that on the melody option. It plays like different noises, like we don't have white noise. She has the melody option, she has a bunny, and then she will snuggle in it and go to sleep herself. So she'll put herself to sleep, and that works best for us. But yeah, I don't know, we cannot stick on one of them schedules. I've tried it, it just stressed me out, because say like the schedule said that she should be napping 10:30 or 11:30. I used to stress out if she waked up at 11. I'm like, okay, you should be having half an hour, because we're all off track here, we're all off schedule. And yeah, it just used to stress me out more than anything. So we decided not to be on a schedule, just look out for her cues, like when she's tired, she's rubbing her eyes, she's yawning, And it wasn't till she was about 4 or 5 months old that we started recognising them cues. To us, before then, every cry was just the same, like we couldn't work out what it was for. So yeah, it took us quite a while to work out why she was crying or when she was tired. So, but now we know when she's tired and we'll put her up to bed. Like I say, we don't have a schedule. The only schedule that we have is the wake windows. So we look what wake window is like relevant for her age, which is, she's 6 months, so it's 2 to 2.5 hours, I think it is. And we just don't let her extend that time, so she's not overtired and she's not, you know, grouchy, because if she is overtired, she's a nightmare to get to sleep. But yeah, anyway, back to what we were talking about in the start. Like I say, it is not easy. You both want time to yourselves, but one's been working all day, one's been looking after the child all day. You both want that bit of time, and that's when you start snapping at each other. I wouldn't say that me and Adam have argued as such, but we've snapped at each other. We definitely have snapped at each other, because if, like I say, I've had a stressful day and then Willow's still crying at night, I'm like, you know, can you just have her for 2 seconds while I, you know, just sit and have a drink or something, like a cup of tea, or, sorry, my battery died there, I've been rambling on too much. So yeah, and I'm like, can I just have 2 seconds to have a cup of tea? And Adam's like, I want 2 seconds because I've been at work and then I've just come home and made tea. I just want 2 seconds. And you all want 2 seconds. You all want these minutes to yourself, and you've got to kind of work it out, how you can both have a bit of time but both be there at the same time. It is difficult, and like I say, we have like snapped at each other. But these things kind of make you stronger as parents. You learn what works for you, what doesn't work for you. You learn what like I say, communication is a massive thing. And when you start talking together, if you're not good at talking, write it down. Write your feelings down on a piece of paper, give them the piece of paper, let them read how you're feeling. Maybe that'd help if you're not good at talking. But yeah, like I say, it's communication is everything. Oh, she's still asleep. It's absolutely everything, because if nobody knows how you're feeling, then how can they help? They can't help if they don't know how you're feeling. So yeah, it is hard in that sense. I'm saying at this point that it's going to get easier, because when she starts being able to crawl and move to her toys and pick up her toys herself, she might be a bit more independent and she might not rely on us as much. But then again, it might be harder because she can get into everything, and you know, we'll have to watch her and probably have to get a playpen or something down here. But yeah, like I say, if you are struggling, you're not the only one. Even though people make out that their lives are perfect and their children are perfect on social media and everything else, it's, you don't see what they don't film. And that's why on this channel I like to film everything. You know, if she's bawling her eyes out and I've had a stressful day, I like to film it, even though you don't want to hear her screaming all day, but you get to see what a real day in the life is. It took us a while to get her into, she's not in a routine now. Like I say, she's been awake for 1.5 hours, nowhere near the 2 to 2.5 hours mark, but I could see she was getting cranky. She was snuggling into my arm, looking tired, so I put her upstairs and she instantly went to sleep. So I knew that she needed a nap, but we are nowhere in a routine. She has her bottles every 4 hours-ish. Sometimes she's hungry before then. Sometimes she'll be sleeping when her bottle's due, so she'll have it when she wakes up. Like I say, there's no routine whatsoever, and that's okay. You don't have to have a routine. Babies are good at adjusting. Sometimes I let her nap on me, or I let her nap down here. one of her naps, so then she gets used to noise and light. And I don't make the room pitch black because I don't want her to get used to napping in a pitch black room with no light, white noise on, and you know, I don't want her to get into a routine of just being able to nap in that environment. I want her to be able to nap, like if we decide to go to the zoo or go to the shops or go somewhere for the day when she's due a nap. I want her to be able to take that nap while we're out, so we don't have to be home at certain times throughout the day, because that just wouldn't work for us. Because sometimes on a weekend, if it's a nice day, we might decide to go to the zoo. We don't want to be like, okay, we need to get to the zoo, but we need to be around the zoo and back home in 2 hours, because she needs to be upstairs in a cot with the lights off, with a white noise on, so then she can go to sleep at 4 o'clock. We don't want to be like that. I mean, like I say, it does work for some people, but for us, it would not work. We don't have a zoo near us. For a start off, it takes us 2 hours to get there. So things like that would not work, and I don't want her to get used to just being able to sleep in that environment. So like sometimes I'll take her out in the car when she's due a nap and let her nap in her car seat, so she's used to napping in the light in the car. Just things like that, just trying to make her flexible. At the minute we're starting weaning with her. We're doing baby led weaning. Not our choice. Well, partly our choice, but I gave Willow the choice. We had some pouches, I made my own purees, I did loads of sweet potato, apple, pear, carrot, broccoli, and I tried to spoon feed her and she was having none of it. She just wants to rather grab the tub and she wants to grab the spoon herself. If I try spoon feed her, she'll like make this grunting noise at me and she'll start messing around with a bib. She's not interested whatsoever. But if I cut up, like if I steam so they're nice and soft like you're supposed to, and do finger sized pieces of carrot or sweet potato or avocado, she loves avocado, then she'll pick it up and have a good, she knows to bring it up to her mouth and eat it, and she has a good munch on it. So I think baby led weaning is her style of eating. Obviously we'll give her the say to get them used to using a spoon as well, so we will give her purees as well. But yeah, we'll give her a spoon as well, like for yogurts and stuff like that, so she gets used to a spoon. And we might actually like put purees on the side as well. We're just trying to, we're new to all this, so we're just trying to work out what works best for her. But yeah, I just wanted to sit down and tell you that it's not easy. One thing that I saw on someone's vlog that I put in my phone to tell you all, which I thought was a fantastic like phrase, saying, I don't know what you call it. Let's have a look. Right, so it was that comparison is the thief of joy, which is, I 100% agree on that. If you try compare your baby to someone else's baby, then it will steal your joy of being a parent and appreciating your baby, because I've done it and I'm sure everyone else has done it. But you'll look at a baby and, you know, they'll be eating perfectly, they'll be sleeping perfectly, and you won't enjoy your moment because you'll be like, why is my baby not doing this? Like, and then you'll start setting schedules, you'll start trying to force them to eat, force them to sleep. Yeah, so comparison definitely is the thief of joy, so don't compare your baby to any other baby. And if anyone, you know, tells you, oh, you should be doing this or your baby should be doing that, do not listen. There was like also a saying on one of the pages that I'm on, saying that when you pop popcorn, you put like the, I don't even know what they're called, I've never done popcorn that way, but you put like they're not seeds, are they? You put the bits into the pan, and then it says that the bits are all the same. I'm going to call them bits because I don't know what they're called, but you put them all into the pan they're all the same. It's the same heat, it's the same pan, but they all pop at different times. And it's a perfect way of explaining children and how they develop. They're the same babies, you know, we're all human, we're all the same, but we all just develop at our own rate, and that's perfectly fine. They do say that if babies haven't, you know, sat up by 7 months or 8 months, or I don't know, no, not sat up, sorry, rolled over by like so many months, then to just mention it to your doctor, or anything like that, which, you know, they might need a little bit of help, and again, that's perfectly fine if they do. You know, we're not all perfect. They might just need a little bit of help. But yeah, I thought that that was a really good comparison, because it just proves that we're all the same but we all develop differently. Yeah, and also I was going to talk about how I'm doing mentally. I'm doing fine. The only thing is, obviously, I've had to adjust my like OCD with not having things perfect and in order, especially with her eating now, because she can get messy, and it's so hard not to like step in with the cloth and wipe her every time she gets messy. But I'm learning and I'm getting there, and I've definitely learned a lot since she's been here. And some days, like I say, are hard. Some days I feel like I'm having a mental breakdown. Some days when she's like moaning all day and crying, and I am not going to lie, this camera keeps going down here, but I'm not gonna lie, a baby's cry, some people can like cancel the noise out. Don't know how they can do that, because it goes right through me. And when it's all day for like 8 hours, and then Adam comes home and it's at night as well, yeah, sometimes I feel like I am literally going to have a mental breakdown. I literally just turned the camera off then, because my mum phoned and said that she was calling at KFC on the way, so that's what I'm having for dinner. Again, like I say, if you eat rubbish for the first year of your baby's life and you can't get your perfect meal plan on track, then do not worry about it. You've just got to do what you can do to survive. Willow's wriggling. Let's have a look. She's not been asleep very long, but 34 minutes, usually just about right. She normally wakes up after like 30 odd minutes. I can go in and put a dummy in, and sometimes she'll go back to sleep, or sometimes she'll just wake up. But so yeah, mum's calling with a KFC, which is perfect, because I didn't have anything planned for dinner. Probably would have ended up with some noodles or something quick that I could put on, because I don't really have time to sit down and have like a full-on dinner nowadays. And if I get to eat my dinner without Willow in one arm, then that's a bonus. So I might get to actually eat my dinner today. But yeah, I just thought I'd sit down and do this like mental health video, because I just want to let people know that if you are having a mental breakdown, then you're not the only one. Sometimes I feel like I am literally, I don't know, sometimes I feel like my head can't take no more. By the end of the day, I've got a headache. I feel worn out, I'm tired, I'm drained, because it is demanding looking after a baby all day, especially when they get older and they need more attention. You can't just sit there with them and yeah, and have cuddles. You've got to be with them all the time and entertain them and everything. It can be difficult, but yeah, like I say, my inbox is always open on Instagram. It's at the Jarrett Family Official. Again, I'll put it down below. Feel free to inbox me. Like I say, it'll be confidential. It won't go anywhere else. It won't be said anywhere else. You know, nothing's even said to Adam. It don't even matter what happens on my Instagram. So nothing will be said. We'll just have a conversation. We'll have a moan to each other. We'll have a chat. I ain't bothered. I ain't bothered if you want to inbox me. Just having a rant, get it off your chest, or if you're upset, or if you're feeling down, or if you're feeling stressed. just when you talk to someone, it does make things a lot better. I normally phone my mum on a night, and my mum and my stepdad are there, and sometimes I'll literally have a rant for about an hour, and by the end of it I feel so much better. They probably don't because they've got it all on their head now, but I feel so much better because I've actually talked to someone and got it off my chest. So if you need someone to talk to or moan to or anything, inbox me. Don't think twice about it, just inbox me. Don't feel embarrassed or anything like that. Just do it because you'll feel better. So anyway, we'll come off the like deep conversation and we'll get to the more light-hearted day in the vlog again. Willow is still asleep. Again, don't judge me, she has a teddy for bed. Oh, she has a teddy. It's a stringy little bunny. Its legs are about this thin, so, and I'm always watching her. And our camera tells us if her face is covered, if she's rolled over, if she's breathing, so, you know, she's safe. But she will not sleep in an empty cot with absolutely nothing, and that's okay as well. You're allowed to do what you want to do and bring your child up how you want to bring them up, because you're their parent, you're their mother, you're their father. If you obviously we've got to include the males as well, but you're that child's parent, so you can bring them up how you want to bring them up. That is completely up to you, and that is okay. So that is my rant over with and conversation about that. I also am going to do a clothes haul. I don't know if I mentioned earlier, because I bought a load of clothes for her, and we still need to get loads more because she has grown out of her clothes so much. I'm going to do a separate video explaining what I'm going to do with her old clothes, which is quite exciting. I'm going to create a Facebook page and I'll let you all know about that, because someone did inbox me from my YouTube channel, and I said to them that I would get this sorted, so I'm going to get that sorted in the next couple of days. I've been doing that as well while she's been napping, so I'll let you know about that in a separate video. But I think she's waking up. Oof, she's flying around everywhere, so we'll see if she goes back to sleep. But yeah, she had a full bottle, which is good. I used to give her toast after breakfast, and she wasn't drinking a full bottle, and I think it was because she was expecting the toast. But they say that milk is supposed to be like the #1 thing that they need before any food, because that's where they get the nutrients at this age. So I am trying to get all the bottles down her before I offer her any food, which I used to do anyway, but I think she was expecting the food, so she stopped drinking the bottle. I think she's definitely awake now. So yeah, I'm going to try give her her food after her dinner. So when she has her dinner time bottle, so she's had one at 9, 10, 11, 12. So her next one will be at 1 o'clock. If she's awake, might be earlier, might be later. We don't know. We'll see how when she gets hungry. Her dummy's come out now. We've got no chance. You probably can't see because it won't focus, but her dummy's out now, so she will not go back to sleep without that in at the minute. But yeah, I'm going to try give her some food afterwards, so I'll show you what that's like. I am now going to go off and try put a dummy back in, because she's got the teddy bear's foot in her mouth at the moment, trying to soothe herself. So I'll put a dummy back in, and then I will have my KFC, which I will enjoy, I'm sure I will. Yeah, and then I will get back to you guys and tell you all what I am up to. Hi guys, so I'm back. I have had my KFC, so I'm all fueled up, and I'm just going to give the kitchen a clean because, well, it's alright. I bought this, there's just that box smooth there. I bought this splash mat off of Amazon, so I got that for when she gets a high chair. At the minute she's sat in there, but we are getting her a high chair at the weekend, so that high chair is going to go there. I have moved the bin over here. I just need to wash her bottles. They're already in the sink. I'm going to get them washed. And I got this little thing from Aldi as well that you can make like lollipops. So you can put in like formula or breast milk, and then you put that in and it keeps their teeth and gums cold. So I got that from Aldi. I think it was £3.99. Thought that were good. That'll be good in the summer as well. So yeah, it's 1:15. She's having a second nap now. Again, she was getting really cranky. For some reason she only drank 3 ounces of a bottle, so I don't know what's going on there. There's 4 ounces left. So what I'm going to do is, this is what I said to you about timings and bottles. You can't plan like when she's going to have a bottle, or how much she's going to have, or how much of a nap she's going to have, or anything like that, because she has it as much as she wants at the time, and she definitely didn't want any more. Don't know if it's because she was too tired, but yeah. So what I'll do is I'll wash her bottles now, wait till she wakes up, and then I'll give her a bottle as soon as she wakes up to see if she wants like another bottle. That's the plan anyway, just to keep her topped up in case she's hungry when she wakes up. So yeah, I've got a few plates to put in the dishwasher there. Other than that, I think we're quite tidy. I'm gonna wash the bottles now, and then, if you don't know already, we're getting married on the 24th of April this year. So it's only like weeks away now, which I am getting so nervous, because I hate being like the centre of attention in any situation. I hate people like looking at me and being centre of attention. And obviously a wedding day, you are the centre of attention because you're the bride. So it's practically the worst like possible situation I could be in. Not meaning that in a nasty way, because obviously I'm looking forward to it, but it's the worst situation that I could be in, because I don't like being centre of attention and everyone's going to be looking at me. And if you don't know already, my wedding dress didn't fit. We originally planned the wedding 4 years ago, and I tried it on and it didn't fit. It wouldn't even zip up. Don't know what that's all about. I can't even make the excuse that I've had a baby, because you know, it was Jen that did all the hard work on that part. That wasn't me. So I can't even make that excuse. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but it didn't fit. Obviously put weight on or put muscle on from carrying Willow around everywhere. So that didn't fit, so I had to get that altered. Luckily it fits now. Hopefully it'll still fit in a couple of weeks time, otherwise I'll have to like starve myself for the last week. But yeah, so I'm just gonna wash the bottles, and I have got to get on the laptop and I'm gonna edit a bit of this vlog while she's asleep, and I'm also going to kind of edit the page that I'd opened on Facebook. Like, I'm so excited to tell you all about it, and I will mention it in the next video, like I say. I'll do a separate video about it, but yeah, I'm going to edit the page and make sure that the page is all up and running. I need to get a logo and everything as well sorted, so I'm going to get that sorted in the next couple of days, because like I say, we're on Friday now, so it's the weekend. Willow's out for the count. Hopefully she'll stay asleep for an hour would be nice. Let's go wash the bottles. So this is the current situation 2 seconds later. The delivery guy came, knocked on the door, woke Willow up, because I didn't know that Adam's weights were getting delivered, which are all here. You can see the massive stack of them. So Adam's weights are getting delivered, so delivery guy knocked on the door, woke her up, and now she won't go back to sleep or settle. So this is what I mean. She was absolutely screaming in a cot, so I'm gonna try get her to finish a nap on me. I don't know if it's possible right now because she's just trying to sit up, so I'm gonna try get her to finish her nap, and then if she does nap I can do a bit of the vlog, who knows. Willow's woke up. Are we awake now? Are we a bit happier? Hey? Are we a bit happier? She fell asleep on the sofa with me. I didn't go to sleep, but she fell asleep like laid next to me, so we had a little snuggle for, I think she slept for about 40 minutes. So she's had a good sleep in now. I haven't managed to get a shower or bath Willow yet because obviously the day's not gone to plan. Well, not like there were a plan, but it's not really gone smoothly. So obviously we had to fit another nap in because the delivery guy woke her up. So that wasn't expected, and she only drank 3 ounces of the last bottle. So I am currently making her another bottle now. It's in the bottle warmer. This is amazing. You just put it in, select if it's a plastic bottle, glass or a pouch, select what temperature it's at, and then select what ounces you're using. And when we're out and about, we use these newbie flasks. I've mentioned them on my channel quite a few times. Put water in there, hot boiling water, give it a shake. There's a temperature in the lid. Tap the lid and it'll be red at first or orange, and it'll go green when the water's at room temperature. So they're handy for when you're out and about. But yeah, I'm just going to make Willow's bottle, give her a bottle, see if she'll drink a bit more, give her obviously the opportunity to have some more milk because she didn't drink a lot earlier. And I can't wait till we get the high chair because she does this quite a bit. She just sits here and like munches on the side of the chair. Is that nice? Is that tasty? She just like munches on the side of the chair. So I can't wait till we get a proper high chair so then we can actually use it properly, because that's, I don't know, we were just using it to like give her some little bits of food when we started weaning her. So we're going to feed Willow. All the bottles are done. Makes me happy when I see all the bottles done and like all the formula in tubs. Keeps my OCD in check. But yeah, we're going to do that. We've got 2 meals left for Gusto. So we've got a choice of comforting cottage pie or Simply Perfect spag bol. So I'll see what Adam fancies and we'll try and get that prepared. Don't know if I'll be able to, because as you can hear, Willow is not the most patient when she's sat in that chair. She gets very bored, and you put the activity tray in. We've got like this activity tray that goes with it, like that one there. And she gets bored of that after like 10 minutes as well. So yeah, I'm going to give her a bottle and then see if we can prepare tea, because it is now 3:30. So Adam will be finishing in an hour and a half, and then he gets the bus home today. She loves trying to work out them top bits. So, bottle's warmed up. I'm going to do a bottle now, and then we will see what we can crack on with after. Spaghetti bolognese cooking. Willow's asleep. Hi guys, so first of all I want to apologise. This is me from the future 2 days later. It's now Monday. We've had such a mental weekend, I hadn't had time to vlog, and I think the last thing that I did vlog was me making our spaghetti bolognese, which was lovely. We get that from Gusto because we don't get HelloFresh, because we didn't really find that we liked the sound of many meals. There were more choice for us on Gusto. That's the reason why we chose that one. So yeah, we love our Gusto, and obviously it saves us going out and doing shopping, and obviously we have meals in between then. We only have 4 Gustos a week, so we do get some little meals in between then, but we don't have any food waste because obviously you use all the ingredients that you get. And yeah, it's just nice. We get to try some different meals and stuff. But yeah, we had cottage pie, yesterday, and we've got another box coming tomorrow. We get them every Tuesday. We used to get them every Monday, but then it's got so booked up, so we have to get them on a Tuesday now. So like I say, it's Monday. Willow's just gone down for a sleep. It is 5 to 10, so I'm all ready, dressed. Just going to edit this vlog, I think, while she's asleep. On Friday, when I did end the vlog, all that happened was I got a shower, Willow got a bath, and Adam came home from work, and we had tea and literally went to bed. So it wasn't very exciting. And at the weekend, we had a good weekend. On Saturday, it was my stepdad's birthday. Well, it was his birthday party, so they just had a little buffet at home, and we went down there. It was nice to see all the family and everyone, and we had, like I say, a little buffet at home, which we enjoyed. Willow tried some melon, which she absolutely loved, and on Sunday we was absolutely shattered. So we went to a shopping centre near us, and Adam took his watch in to get a link removed for the wedding. So because the watch was a little bit like slack on his wrist, so he went and got a link removed, and I took my engagement ring in to get coated. So yeah, it feels weird not having a ring on, but yeah, I took the ring on to get that coated, and yeah, that's all we did. We came back. I got Willow a few clothes. Again, like I say, I'll do the clothes haul separate because there's quite a lot of clothes that we've got her lately. So I'll do that separate, otherwise the video is just going to be way too long. It's probably long already with me rambling on halfway through it, but we got her loads of clothes from there, and we looked in Build-A-Bear because I do like these bears, and you can get a t-shirt saying my first Easter. So because she can't really have Easter eggs at the moment, we thought we might get her a Build-A-Bear saying my first Easter. So yeah, we might go back when we pick my engagement ring back up, we might go in there and get her a Build-A-Bear. And that's about it really. We came back home and just chilled out, I think. Yeah, just chilled out. Like I say, we had this cottage pie and that was it. Willow had a massive sleep when she came home because she slept for 20 minutes in the car there, 20 minutes in the car back, which wasn't long at all. And she slept for an hour and 15 in the cot when she got back. And then she came downstairs, and as soon as I brought her downstairs, she fell asleep laid next to me for like another hour. So she were absolutely shattered. To be fair, she's had quite a busy weekend. So yeah, today is just Monday. It's just a day of catching up. I'm just going to vac the living room, tidy up a little bit, try to get some stuff done while she's asleep. I got all the bottles washed this morning while she was eating a toast, because she was snacking on some toast. So I got all them done. But yeah, I hope I'm going to end the vlog here because there's not really much to, I can't keep on vlogging every single day, but there's not really much to vlog. Now it's just, obviously we're back to Monday, probably the same routine as what you've just seen. But yeah, I will do the clothes haul, and also I'm going to do a video, keep a lookout for it, just telling you all about what I am going to do with Willow's clothes and everything, which is exciting. I've already made the Facebook page, but I haven't shared it yet. So I'll tell you all about that, and I'll show you the Facebook page and everything. But yeah, so I've got 2 more videos coming up, and it should be our wedding soon as well. I will try vlog that. I'll give the camera to someone and see if they can vlog bits of that. And then after that we are going, I don't know if I said, but we are going on a lodge break. So the day after the wedding, we're coming back home, picking the dog up and going away for 4 nights to the lodge. So that'll be nice to vlog as well. And it'll be nice to take Willow there because she's not been swimming yet, because all the pools around us aren't heated and she gets quite cold. She shivers when she comes out of the bath. So I didn't really want to take her to like a freezing cold leisure centre pool that wasn't heated. So yeah, we'll be able to take her in the pool there. So I'll vlog that as well. But yeah, I hope you've all enjoyed coming along for the day and catching up 2 days later. Sorry about that. Didn't want to vlog when I were around family and everything, because some people don't like being filmed and everything. So Yeah, hope you've enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you have, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye guys.